Shit. Let me see. Let me see. Some kind of game.
Yeah, how's it looking?
Oh, I see. Wait, what?
I think your cam froze.
Yeah, my cam is frozen.
Yeah, let me fix that. How is that? I think that's working. Oh, you stopped moving again. Oh no, you're moving. Can you like move your hand? Move your hands. Yeah, it's working, right? Yeah.
It looks like it's delayed on the stream.
Yeah, it's gonna be delayed. You can't really watch yourself.
Yeah. I just want to make sure that. Cool. All right. We're streaming, bro.
Hell yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
want to make sure chat's working.
Okay, do you want me to put something in chat?
Yeah, can you type in chat? And let's see how it looks.
Yeah. Typing in chat. Oh, it's pretty delayed, like a significant amount.
That's how it is.
Oh yeah, that's not supposed to be.
Yeah, that's how it is. It's really delayed. Oh,
Why
yeah,
is it so
you
delayed?
Showed up in there you go, you showed up in chat. I need to fix the font color. That's just how streaming is.
Wait, I don't see the chat. Oh, there it is.
I mean, I don't quite know what you mean specifically by delayed, but like it's super delayed, showing up on the podcast in general.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Cause like I'm doing stuff and I'm watching the stream.
Yeah, because it's like going through Discord and then through the OBS to show it.
Okay.
So, one last thing, let me change the font on the YouTube chat so it's visible, and then
Yeah, I can't see it.
We're gonna do some gaming.
Sounds good.
Does the stream look okay?
Yeah, it looks really good.
Like the okay.
Babe, do you want to see the full stream overlay? We're actually live right now.
Layers, position.
Huh? Yeah.
Text setting, font. Wait, where's the font color? Oh, here? This?
No, I'm watching the stream.
Here's the background color. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Save. Alright, can you type in chat?
Yep.
Let's see how it looks. I love Pokemon. Me too. It'll pop up in a second. There you go. Jay Patel says, I love Pokemon. Me too, Jay.
So you're seeing it before I see it on the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, because I have the I have my live view of OBS, and then there's the delay of OBS sending it to YouTube.
Oh, okay.
I have OBS open right now, and I'm looking at it, so I see like the live.
Yeah.
Preview. Okay.
That makes sense.
All right. Let's play some Pokemon. I was thinking actually that we should have given Kingdra Protect, so we could set up Rain Dance.
Wait, Kingdra does have Protect.
It does? Okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
We're chilling.
Dude, I told you, man. My strats are OP.
Sheesh. Is Amaranth Bug Rock?
Yes.
Or Anarith? Bug Rock.
It's either Water Rock or Bug Rock. One of the two.
Alright, I'm going for Rain Dance.
Oh, good.
Our Kingdra will ascend.
Oh, sheesh! I one-shot him, bro.
Sheesh.
I'm OP.
Okay, one other thing.
Alright, Justin. So, what are the forfeits, my friend?
What are the forfeits?
Yeah. We can't just play and not do
Oh,
something
oh.
if we lose.
Oh, if we lose? Wait, first we need a goal. Oh, wait, your Kingdra took some damage. First we need a goal.
Yeah, okay, what's the goal? What's the goal?
Let me look it up, because there's like Battle Tower milestones. Battle Tower Emerald milestones. There's like there's like a gold medal or something, which is like 50, which I don't I don't know if I can commit to that. I think there's one at 21 though. Alright, time to run the legendary fake out turn 2.
Fake. This guy's a little troll. So I'm just gonna be spamming surf basically. Oh,
Yeah.
there we go. We're back. We're back. Wait. Wait.
Hello?
Wait. Uh-oh.
What's
Uh-oh.
going on?
Wait. We're losing to a Voltorb and a Corsola. That's what's going on, bro. We're losing to a Voltorb and a Corsola.
Oh, you didn't kill the Voltorb.
No, I thought my. Well, I mean, I knew it wouldn't kill, but I
Wait,
was surprised that
it didn't kill under rain?
No.
With stab plus rain? Oh.
Yup. You would think, but
What does Miracle do? Is that like a defense thing?
no. It's isn't it like a steel type move or something? Let me
Is that
see.
all it is?
No, it actually might. Miracle. I'm pretty sure it's like it reverses the damage to you.
This Ludicolo is useless after turn 1. It doesn't do anything.
Hey, you're doing it to him, bro.
It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, okay, so Miracle's the one where it's like, if you deal special damage and you survive, you deal twice the damage, twice it back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Holy shit, this Corsola is a tank god, brother. Oh, you missed!
That's my only move.
Maybe Suicune's the. Does Suicune have Rain Dance?
That's a good question. Should we just find out now?
Mm-hmm. Gotta make sure to stay hydrated.
Jay's doing a rain dance IRL in his body.
Yes, exactly. A young Pidgeotto, dude. Do you think we'll be able to reach our goal of 21?
Let me double
21.
check. Let me double check which one it is.
I got.
Let's see. There's 7. 7 is like
Yeah.
one valid win. 7 is like one valid run, but to get the medals.
Dude, we.
Did we not kill this Pidgeotto? Oh my god.
Dude, no, I ice beamed, I froze it, and then you used toxic, and it
Oh.
ended up
Wait.
not being able to toxic it.
Oh. Wait. It unfroze itself. It unfroze itself?
Yeah. Dethawed. The turn of. That's
wow,
so
it's
troll that
so
you can
lucky.
dethaw. Yeah, I know.
Wait, let's see the Suicune setup.
We don't even know the setups of our Pokemon. What's wrong with us?
We ran the setups like a week ago, I feel like.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Swapper feels strong though. Swapper's got good coverage.
My Suicune is undefeated.
Undefeated.
Never got
To be
touched
fair-
once.
To be fair, I'm the only one that lost Pokemon, so
Wait, I didn't even get to see what the moveset on Suicune was. You killed it.
I mean, to be fair, I only had stuff that could hit it. Oh no, I had Earthquake. I could have Earthquaked you.
Hell.
Yeah, we want to go on,
I
right?
think the first milestone. Okay, so there's like 7. If we do 7, it finishes a run, but we don't get anything for it. But it's kind of like it like lets you say, oh, do you want to take a break or keep playing?
Burger.
And I think the first actual medal is 50. So
Okay, but
consecutive wins. That's all it is.
But like, what was I gonna say? What's the forfeit for if we fail?
If we fail,
Yeah,
maybe we just have to like run. I don't know.
10 push-ups.
We have to run again. 10 push-ups?
10 push-ups.
I don't want to do 10 push-ups.
Or 10 squats. How's that sound?
I can do 10. Okay, I guess I can do 10 squats on stream.
There you go. There you go. But then it goes up by 10 for every check mark we hit.
Hell no.
Imagine end up doing 50, bro. I don't think our team will make it. I think we might need to update Ludicolo's set.
With like something to slap them.
Like instead of fake out, maybe something else. Or I feel like fake out's good if you think you can one shot, like, you know, like let's say a grass type is coming in, and or whatever. What's Kingdra weak to actually?
It's water dragon, right?
Yeah, so it's only weak to thunder.
Probably grass. This dragon resist grass.
I thought it did, but maybe that's only 5. I don't know.
I can double check.
Perfect.
Type calculator. Do you remember how I talked about like I had like 200 plus hours on Black 2 recently? I
Yeah,
was trying to build a team for the Pokemon Championship mode in that game. I found out you can only use 4 Pokemon. So then I grinded and like EV'd and planted 6 Pokemon. And I only used 4 of them. And I was like, oh my god.
What for Pokemon did you end up training though?
I'm trying to like take it as far as I can with like my favorites who are not viable, which is Plusle and Minun. So I had to beat Platinum to get a copy of a game that I could trade Plusle and Minun into Black 2, because otherwise you have to do like a time-based thing.
Oh, so you didn't cheat to get these Pokemon in?
No, I'm doing like one full. We already got Rain Dance, right?
Well, just hover over Rain Dance and see if it's 4 out of 5. It is, so okay.
Jay with the struts.
Yeah, bro. It's almost like they heal you before rounds.
Toxic's kind of weird because I feel like you're one-shotting everything with Surf, so I don't want to click Toxic. Maybe Toxic would have been good there on Mildred.
Yeah. Uh-oh. He lived. What's he gonna use? Why does he have a focus band, bro? What items did we give? Oh, sheesh!
So, remember how I said you can only use 1 of an item? It doesn't count between us. So, Ludicolo has leftovers, and I think Kingdra also might have leftovers. Yeah.
Yeah, he should.
Or I gave Ludicolo like a citrus berry or something, and I gave the leftovers to Suicune. I can check. Probably.
Okay.
Oh, let me post on Discord.
Honestly, maybe Giga Drain would be good for Ludicolo.
Oh, that sounds kind of lit.
But I feel like it doesn't give any like real type coverage. I don't know. It's like hard to say. Like, I guess, what do you want Ludicolo to hit, right? I feel like he's there to be like a wall.
Yeah, He literally just clicks Rain Dance and then absorbs damage. If we wanted to be a wall, Protect would be awesome.
Yeah, but I feel like the one disadvantage of like that kind of wall is like, I guess is the AI smart enough to know and be like, all right, well, if he's just gonna try to wall me, like I'm just gonna hit Kingdra.
Sometimes that's like the gameplay. If we can predict that the AI is like set on attacking this Pokemon, because like usually I've noticed they'll do it if there's the Pokemon is low or there's a super effective move it can hit. Then I feel like it's a little bit easier to predict that it's gonna hit a specific slot.
Yeah. Okay.
Sheesh! Look at the tech. Took care of focus. Any focus sash checks?
Yeah. Or sturdy. Nosepath can have sturdy.
Or sturdy.
Yeah.
Oh, the Pokemon I ran on, or I'm still running because I haven't done the actual. Well, I did a little bit of it. I'm still playing through the Pokemon World Tournament in Black 2. My leads generally are Magnezone, Electivire, and Electivire has Focus Band, the one that adds attack damage.
Oh, okay.
But you can only
I
pick
think-
one.
Yeah. I think that's. Isn't
Man.
Focus Band the one that lets you live on one?
Oh, you're right. Choice band.
There we go.
Yeah. And so then Plusle, and then I have a Luxray with Guts and a Flame Orb, and so Guts gives it 1.5 attack, I think, when it has a status effect, and Flame Orb gives it a burn. When it holds it, and then Guts also ignores the status effects of Flame Orb. And then I have a Galvantula with Compoundized, and it's running Thunder. And Compoundized
you're running
is-
Sorry, go ahead. Finish it.
Compoundized boosts accuracy of moves. So I run Thunder, and it goes from 70 accuracy to 90.
Oh, sheesh. I was gonna say, so you're running an all-electric mono team?
Yeah,
On type 2.
which sucks. I hate it. I just like run into a ground type, and then I die.
I just want you to know that you actually, like, right now I'm playing through Pokemon Infinite Fusion, and I'm running a mono fire team. I gotta say, yeah, monotype runs suck a little bit. They become hard if you, like,
That's where dual types come in clutch.
Yeah. But right now, like, I'm also doing, like, mildly Nuzlocke.
Mildly Nuzlocke? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think here, I don't even want to click Rain Dance because they're a water team? Or do you think
Yeah.
we should just push our advantage anyway? And
Okay, so I feel like I switch out to Swampert here. Because
Think so?
Kingdra has only non-effective moves.
this
It has Surf, Hidden Power, Fire, and Ice Beam, and then
what
Protect.
does
So
Corphish do?
he has Bubble.
Bubble?
You know what? Swampert isn't any better. The only thing he has is Earthquake. Does Suicune have
Oh, yeah,
Protect?
and that'll hit me. I don't know. Wait, let's check the set.
Okay. Or yeah, I can check for you as well. Calm Mind, Surf, Rest, Roar. That's an interesting set.
If we get stuck against somebody that's just like spamming status moves and we haven't taken care of them, that's where
Yeah.
I think that's where that is. Oh, Suicune has Chesto Berry, so he can rest
Oh.
and then heal up.
Okay. I guess I'll just stay into Kingdra and I'll just spam Surf until they die.
Okay.
You know-
I'll put like just status effect moves on everybody. Oh, do you think I didn't click Corphish?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Kind of read this Corphish.
Gave him the runaround, dude.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, I did so little. Should I go with our Ice Beam instead? Holy shit.
I think it resists No, you should definitely do serve because it. Wait, the
You
Togao was
missed.
moving on me.
Dude, they might have
Water-
our number, bro.
Water resists ice, right? So I
Yeah.
think you're better off going with stab.
Oh
Anyway.
god. Oh god.
You see that crit?
Dude, hey, this is what you call a battle of attrition, my friend.
Wait, I'll click rain dance because we might as well outspeed them if we're gonna do
Yeah.
like similar damage.
Yeah, I think you rain dance and then you switch out to Suicune.
Okay.
Yeah, because he has surf as well. So
I mean, I can just spit out status, like dot moves on everybody.
that's fair. That's fair. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. So you like got me to run a monotype team for Pokemon Infinite Fusion, and right now, so I just changed my entire team, and so you want to know what my mixtures are, Justin?
I don't know because I don't know how Infinite Fusion works.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Let me explain that. So, basically, what you can do is you can fuse any two Pokemon you want together, and the way like the combined Pokemon, yeah, the way the combined Pokemon works is it takes one type from the main Pokemon and then one type from the secondary Pokemon, and what ends up happening is after it takes main types, it takes attack, defense, and like speed from one Pokemon, and then it takes health, special attack, special defense from like another Pokemon, or
Okay.
something of that nature, and then like it just makes a brand new Pokemon, and you can fuse any two Pokemon together.
Oh, I got right by the score.
Dude, this Corpus is actually stalling us
Crazy,
out,
dude.
man. Oh, and yeah. So and then what it's like, the default thing is like if there isn't a custom sprite for it, which there's a lot of custom sprites in the game,
Uh-huh.
is it's the face of the first Pokemon and then the body of the second Pokemon, and I think the color of the first one as well.
Sorry.
You good. And so basically, yeah, so you can imagine like there's also like a Pokemon Fusion website where you can go to, and like if you try to fuse two Pokemon together, like it'll do it.
I've
But
seen the horrors that have come from that website. That's the most I know about
Ye-
Pokemon Infinite Fusion. The horrors.
the horrors, dude, the horrors. But yeah, I ended up changing my entire team yesterday.
Okay. Oh my god. I thought it was gonna double protect me. No shot.
Oh, I one-shot it. What the hell?
Oh wait.
I did less than half last time. I guess. Surprise!
I clicked Leech Seed, right? Not Toxic.
Let's hope. Let us hope.
Not that it matters. It's gonna get one tapped anyway.
That's true. That's true. And then, oh, he skill swapped you, bro.
What's Ludicolo's skill?
He has like the one where he heals in rain. I don't know exactly what it's called. But yeah.
I see
So
the
now,
Avatar.
yeah. But yeah. So I changed my team to now the fusions are. I got a shiny Geodude. And so it's like a shiny Golem, and I fused Charizard and Golem together. I fused Arcanine and Gyarados together. I
Oh,
fused.
what's the type of that? Arcanine and Gyarados? Is it like
Fire-
fire water?
Yes, it's Fire Water.
Sheesh.
And then Houndoom, and so I'm running a mono Fire type team, so they all have Fire
Yep.
typing, and then so it's Houndoom and Gardevoir, Flareon, and something. Honestly, I can't remember what I fused Flareon with. And then Macargo and Muck.
Cargo and Muck.
It's an abomination. I'll tell you that much.
That's what
It
sounds
is an
like to me.
abomination. So I went to the candy store yesterday and got a bunch of candy. And I gotta say, one of my favorite candies is those, like those sour belts. You know what they are?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I got like half a pound of that. I got some Lucas.
Half a pound?
Yeah, well, so since COVID, they like changed their policy, and you have to get it by like half pounds, if you will.
Mhm.
Like they like bagged up instead of like you know how it used to be, you could get like a little spatula like thing, or not spatula,
Yeah,
little tongue like thing, and take it out and put it in a bag. Yeah, now they already have it pre-bagged, like in predetermined amounts,
That's
and
kind of nice,
they.
actually.
Yeah, I will say it's you would think it, sucked, but it doesn't suck. Because you get to it's in small enough quantities where it's like, all right, like this is how much I was gonna get either way. But yeah, what you do on this long weekend, Justin? A little.
I did
Little
some game
adventures.
dev, and I did some prep. I did some production work for my my Fire Emblem stream that I'm hoping to do at 5:30 today. And prep work for this, and then I did a little skateboarding today. So
Hi.
it wasn't raining.
What tricks do you know?
None. I can like
None.
ollie.
Hey.
I was working on like actual tricks. Have you heard of a no comply 180?
No, what is that?
So I don't know how to show this. Here's this box cutter. So essentially, you get the board to go up and turn around. So your feet is right here. You step off, and then you like get it to flip like that without popping the board without like actually flopping or popping.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, that's what I'm working on. I can jump, I can ollie, I can ride off curbs, but that's it. I took a huge break from skateboarding because it just got so cold and like rainy.
Ooh.
The summer in the Pacific Northwest is beautiful, but other than that, it gets kind of harsh.
Okay.
Not too harsh.
That makes
Not
sense.
too
yeah.
harsh compared to like Midwest or other states,
Yeah.
or East Coast even.
Did you get snow this year?
I did get snow. So I stayed here for Christmas, and it hit like 15 to 19 degrees, 17, I think maybe 17 degrees.
Holy shit.
And where I live, the snow. Oh wait, this is a Pikachu. You're in danger, Jay. I think you kill it. You outspeed it. You just tap surf.
Oh, Lotad, you sunny day. No, I don't
Wait.
kill it anymore. Oh my
Do you
god,
have
we're being
Protect?
bombed.
Do you protect?
I do have protect. I do
Okay,
have protect.
I think that's what we ran.
Okay. Holy shit, wait, what the heck? These little...
The kid says this is a Chad stream. Welcome in. Thanks for showing up and hanging out.
Shit. The kid, dude.
Thunderwave? Oh, on me? Okay. Wait, I am
Okay.
confused and paralyzed. The rest is up to you, Jay.
Dude, no, I believe. Oh! You ain't never
I
missed,
got
bro.
it off!
Yeah, you ain't never missed,
Oh,
bro.
that's clutch. Wait,
Wait.
it was gonna rain dance anyway.
What is this Lotad doing? Maybe he's
Wait, I
just
feel like-
5-head, bro.
Like I got outplayed. I think it's just taunting me.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, the Lotad wanted to use its rain dish.
Wait, Lotad has rain dish?
Yeah, Lotad has rain dish, and so does
Oh, okay,
Ludicolo.
okay.
Alright, that was a little sus, bro.
That was a little sus. Alright, now I just like run around in circles and slap myself on like a base on
You can switch out to Suicune, though.
Oh,
We have 5 turns
I'm
of rain.
I'm absorbing.
Okay.
I'm absorbing the hit. Oh, nice crit. The kid, how's your day been? I like the purple sunglasses you're sporting. Appreciate the sparkle on them. Sunny day.
Yeah, this Lotad doesn't know what it wants, man.
This Lotad is a Giga Chad. I missed.
But yeah, sorry, you were saying about you stayed there during Christmas. It was like negative degrees.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
17, not negative degrees.
Okay. Do you ever take, so for those who don't know that are in the stream, our boy Justin here has some cats.
I do.
Do you ever take them outside, or do you ever let them go outside?
I don't let them outside, but I want to train my kid in to go on walks. Well, like as much as a walk that a cat can go on, which is usually just like they kind of just walk all over the place and you just like follow them. Compared to a dog is more likely to like walk in a line, like follow you.
In a line.
Just, like I've seen cats like when you walk them, they just like go off, and they just wander.
Yeah. I've definitely seen that. You know Elizabeth, right?
Yeah.
Wait, is Sunny Day still up?
I think so. I clicked Rain Dance. The kid says it's going good, but I don't have the day off like y'all. Oh, that's a tragedy.
Oh
I'm
no. You know, I was gonna say maybe you leave the Sunny Day up and I just hidden power
Ice
fire.
Beam? It's okay. It's
Yeah.
zigzagging.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know. Yeah, the strats aren't really needed for this start of the run, but you know, it'll get difficult. It'll get difficult.
The zigzagging saw like 7.7 million possibilities, and there was only one reality in which he mixed it out of there alive, and it didn't make it out there alive. It didn't make the right choice.
That's what I'm saying. But so yesterday I went. I was telling you like how I went to the candy store.
Yeah.
What's your favorite candy, Justin? What's your go-to candy
That's
when
a
you're
hard
craving?
one. I like grew out of like getting candy on a consistent basis for myself. Let's see. There are some though that I feel like I'll be excited about. So for anyone who may have missed the beginning of the stream where you explained it, what kind of limitations are you guys placing on yourselves for this challenge? No legendaries? So, Suicune is a legendary. We haven't put any limitations. We're playing in the, I guess like the limitation we do have is technically we're a water mono type team, but we're not playing under any specific limitations. This is in the Battle Frontier mode of Pokemon Emerald. So usually these are like Pokemon that are actually like statted up and have moves that can kill you, but not in the beginning of the run at least. And so I think the restriction though is that we have to win like 50 consecutive in order to like get any to consider this a win.
Yep. I don't know if we're gonna do all 50 today, but we'll see where we get.
It's gonna be a 48-hour stream.
Sheesh! And then also, because we're playing on Generation 3 of Pokemon, there isn't the physical special split for their moves. And so, a lot of our Pokemon have suboptimal moves already.
Yeah, so in Gen 3, they made the change that the attack stat is now split into a physical attack stat and the special attack stat. Before it was just one attack stat, but what determines which stat gets used is the type. So, and where that comes into play is that other Pokemon will have like special defense and like physical defense. So, water always uses special attack moves just because that's what it got assigned. And so if we go up against like a Pokemon that has like a really high special defense stat, we can't use another water move to get around that, we're probably just gonna get walled out by that.
That's where Toxic and Leech Seed come in, dude.
Hell yeah.
We outstall their stall.
Or run into just like an electric team, and then we just get rolled over.
No, we have Swampert. And
That's true.
Ludicolo is normal effective against. Or is it not?
Ludicolo's water, grass, and what beats
Grass.
that? Like flying?
Very little. I don't think flying does.
bug?
Does flying beat grass?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This guy's trolling.
And does bug beat grass? I don't think bug beats grass.
Bug beats grass.
Okay. So those are the only two typings I can think about.
I mean, I can pull up the type calculator. Water, flying, poison, bug is Ludicolo's weakness.
Okay.
Have you played much Pokemon, the kid? Do you have a generation you grew up with? Any favorite Pokemon, things like that? We've been running into a lot of water Pokemon.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Kind of stealing our thunder.
Isn't the whole point of this the where the water freaking trainer, dude?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm interested in, like, trying one day, as a team anyways, is like a gym leader team. So like, or an Ash Ketchum team, or like just pick like a character from the show and run the game as
Run the team?
yeah.
They have bad. I feel like they all have bad teams. Especially the early games, Gen 1, 2, 3.
Well, so they all have world tournament teams.
Oh, those teams.
Yeah, I'd run
Okay.
I'd run like the actual like 6-man team of, or like, you know, if they had any reserves as well, like I'd be able to use those, and I'd probably run it as a Nuzlocke as well.
Okay.
So it feels too easy. I don't think it would be too easy because a lot of them are, you know, type based, so they're usually weak against something pretty, like a type walls them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My first generation was Silver Gold. Favorite Pokemon was Lugia.
Okay, we got a Lugia lover in chat, dude.
Some good taste.
Yeah. That was the first Pokemon movie I remember watching as a kid. I remember the little ocarina that she would play.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it summoned like the legendary birds, and they were like duking it out for whatever reason. I still don't know why they were duking it out, but they were duking it out. And yeah, so. But I kind of fell off.
Okay. Kind of fell off after XY Sag. I think I fell off earlier. I fell off like, I popped off with I did play like Pokemon Yellow, the first gen, and then I played a little bit of Gen 2, Gold, Silver, and then when Gen 4 came out. But the thing is, I was too dumb to play Pokemon. I like didn't understand how the game works. So like, I barely beat Sapphire. That was like the only Pokemon game I beat at that point in time. And then I was like, I don't get this. You just pick the type that always wins, and then that's it. And then I like dropped off when like Platinum or like Gen 4 came out. I got like Pokemon Diamond, but I never played it. And then that was a big mistake because I have friends that I know now that like ran like Pokemon Platinum, and we could have been chilling after school with our DSs trading Pokemon.
Have you ever completed a Pokemon Dex, Justin?
No. I've never completed a Pokemon Dex. But I slowly like brainwashed myself. I just watched so many video essays about people's perspective who like Pokemon, and then I realized that there are some actual fun parts about Pokemon that I was glossing over. Like team building can be really fun.
Yeah.
But It benefits a lot from like challenges, restrictions, which is like a different game design discussion, whether or not like it should be like that.
Yeah.
Or how there's kind of a wall in that you have to find your own fun, and that might not come intuitively to everybody. But if you do set restrictions, Pokemon can be a really, really engaging RPG.
I agree. That's sort of how I continued Pokemon. Like I stopped playing when I was in high school, but that's because I didn't really play as many video games. I just
you're too cool for school.
No, I actually spent so much time doing schoolwork and stuff like that that I didn't have time to play video games. But wait, how did I miss the Ariados?
How did you miss?
Doesn't Surf have 100%?
Did you
right?
You click Surf, right?
Yeah, I hit Surf because look, I killed the Aron.
Ariados. Does that have an ability?
We'll see.
Let me look.
I can look it up.
I don't know. I don't see anything. Maybe there's an item?
What item could it possibly have?
Another thing also was like, I did not have friends who played video games. At least like close friends. If I had close friends who were playing Pokemon, I think I would have popped off and have been like a huge Pokemon child throughout my life.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, so I didn't play in high school, and then after high school, I just kept I like would get bored, like in class and stuff, right? And I wanted something to do, and I ended up playing a bunch of Pokemon ROM hacks, and I ended up really enjoying them. Yeah.
How?
I don't know. The lectures were online, so when I needed to study for a test, I would still go to class and I'd still like mildly pay attention, but like
you had online lectures in high school?
So for some, not all the classes, but some of the classes. Or not high school. During college. During college, I would do this. Yeah. And then and then the fan game are just so well made, man. Like, it's disgusting. The one I can think about that I spent like really the most time, and it honestly ended up making me have a favorite Pokemon it's called like Pokemon like Silver Light? Let me look it up real quick, one sec. Pokemon.
This guy's not focused on the game.
I am.
Wait, I can leech seed my own teammate, so I can.
Wait.
I can heal up.
Wait.
Oh, you asked me my favorite candy. I like lollipops with gum in it. Like there's like gum in the middle of it. I feel like those are the ones I like the most. I feel like I just like chewing gum. That being said, like what do you call this? The sour strips? What did you call them?
Oh, the sour belts or whatever they're called.
Belts, yeah. Sour candy can be really good. I don't really seek them, but they kind of go hard, honestly.
Okay. Okay, so I found it. It's called Pokemon Light Platinum. I'm pretty sure this is the one I went in on, and it ended up like what I loved about the fan games was when you play Pokemon, right? You beat like the Elite Four with like level 50 to 60 Pokemon, right? It felt like right now, even right now though, I do feel like that last like 40% of a Pokemon's lifespan, where it's like the max level is supposed to be 100, right? Like I don't need to reach 100, but I feel like I should be close to 100 when I beat the game. And it like does that for you, like it elongates the game, and also all the games have better AI, right? Like all the AIs are smarter, the games are just harder in general. Like the teams that people have are competitive teams, right? So it's always like actually difficult. Like I ran the game and I lost a couple times to like the trainers. I wasn't running the like the best team possible. I ran with like sort of what I picked up, and I had done like Nuzlocke and stuff before, and I wasn't planning on Nuzlocking this game. But what I like doing now for every Pokemon game is I like catching like the first Pokemon in every route, and that's the only Pokemon I can get from that route, unless like it's like a completely new game, like they're all new Pokemon, and like I want to use one specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that definitely helps. It also makes it so that you get to use different Pokemon, like a bunch of different Pokemon, and it keeps the game new and fresh, and like how to sort of, make this Pokemon the best, right? Or like the strongest. And question: do I hidden power Parasect or Gloom? I feel like Parasect.
I'm wondering if we should like make a rule that we can't tell each other what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Keep it spicy.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Like we can't say the specific move. I guess maybe something like that.
Yeah. That's fair. And so, yeah, the reason I really like Pokemon Fusion is because you can make like some disgusting, crazy Pokemon. Like, one of like the disgusting combinations is Butterfree. Like you can how it has compound eyes as well. Like one of your Pokemon on your team. Yeah. You fuse it with Darkrai, and Darkrai gets what is it called? Is it like Never-Ending Dream? One sec.
Oh my god, I got right by the spirit, dude. Oh, protected.
Homie is getting played, man. Oh, it's called Dark Void. And it has like a 50% or it has a 90% accuracy or something like that. It has a really high percent to hit, right? But it's not 100. But with compound eyes, it ends up becoming 100, right? So you always have a 100% chance to put the enemy Pokemon to sleep. And then you hit a nasty plot, and then you just one-shot the rest of their team, bro.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it's freaking nasty. It's like it's very interesting because you can take like the Pokemon that aren't usually used, and it ends up, like they become useful, and then also, it has like a really active community of spriters that make Pokemon like custom Pokemon sprites, and they look out of this world. Like they look crazy good.
Yeah. Otherwise, I feel like you need a community to run those, like making those sprites in the free time, because there's just so many that there's like a huge amount of work to build all those custom sprites.
Yeah, so there's like 1 million something like total fusions, right? Like he did the calculations, and
1 million.
Yeah. So he's like near the cap apparently. Oh my god, this fur is just OP, man.
I gave up on. I am not touching it. Oh, you got red.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, like he's like near the cap, so like he put in all the Pokemon from like Gen 1 to 3, and then I think he was more selective after that, and then they also have like competitions, and people who win competitions can choose certain Pokemon to be put into the game. So like that's cool. How like he rewards them. Yeah, it is really cool. All right, this first's gonna get it, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, using the Pokemon is so much fun. This is my 4th time playing the game, I think. It's either 3rd or 4th, but the best part of it was, so they had like he had like the original game, right? And then after that, he made a modern mode. And what the modern mode is it has like more options. The game is like more custom because it used to be like super like the the trainers had like really awkward Pokemon that didn't really fit well, and so he basically updated all the teams, the Pokemons, everything in the game, and then he also has a mode where you can set all battles to be 2v2s or 3v3s, and then and all he also has like a bunch of randomizer stuff and like Wonder Trade and stuff like that. So it's quite nice. I recommend that game, Justin, if you're looking for like a fan game that you ever want to try out and like still feel like, because there are a lot of like fan games where there's like Fakemon, so it's like, you know, they make their own Pokemon, but it still keeps like the essence of most of the Pokemon. Like you still recognize it, and it's super cool when you get to see like a fusion that you're like, oh shit, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's I probably have to take a break from single player Pokemon because of my 236-hour playthrough of Black. And I was like, it took me that long to like legitimately train, EV, like breed, and like unlock things, because there's just so many things. And there are also certain points where I had to, I was like, okay, I actually can't get away without hacking this if I want to like make this set. For like hidden abilities. For, I don't know if you remember, I don't know if you played Black 2 when it came out, but they added, I don't know if they added it in Black or Black 2, Black White 1 or Black White 2, but they added hidden abilities, which are basically third abilities that a Pokemon can have as their one ability. For a lot of Pokemon, but the only way to get them for a lot of them is this now defunct Flash game that you would play online called Pokemon Dream World. And you would play Dream World, and you would connect your game to it, and then it would like transfer things. So that's Game Freak shut that down a long time ago. So there's like no way to get hidden abilities for a lot of Pokemon unless you know somebody who was playing during that time and can like breed a Pokemon and give it to you. Hey, we did it.
No. Do you want to change anything before we go in again? Do you want to keep using the same Pokemon? Do you want?
You can keep using the same Pokemon.
Okay.
Oh wait, I clicked no.
What?
It said, do you want to do the battle tower again? I said no. 50. That's okay.
Wait, I think I said no too. Oh well.
I wonder if that connects to like the streak thing or whatever. I hope not.
I hope not either.
But what I was gonna say is that in context like what you were talking about, how there's a lot of things that are being done in fan games, like either ROM hacks or standalone fan games of Pokemon that are not done in mainline games. There's just a huge tension in, and this isn't my original thought. I heard this a lot from a YouTuber I like to watch called King K, who has some really great thoughts on the Pokemon series. Is that there's a tension between the social sim aspect of Pokemon and the RPG. And the first generations, especially Gen 1, Gen 2, arguably like 4 as well, they focus a lot on the social sim part, and the RPG part has kind of been like a second attraction. And so that's kind of why there's just so many different things to like about Pokemon, and then there's a lot of frustrations from people who have been playing the games for a while, because they're probably more interested, or at least there's like a group of people who are more interested in it as a complete gameplay experience, where there are a lot of other people who just like it as like, oh, an adventure where you collect Pokemon and you play it and you beat the gyms and that's it. And then there are people who are like, who engage with the battle mechanics more and want to
Yeah.
team build. And then there's like a huge, there can be a lot of tension there, because if you make things too difficult or the mechanics are too hard, you're going to alienate like this casual part about Pokemon that makes the franchise so accessible to a large amount of people.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I don't need like the game to be some sort of like, you know, rigorous RPG that's like trying to be like super difficult, right? Like I don't need like a Dark Souls game, right? Like I don't need a
I think
don't-
there
I
are
don't- I can't think of
solutions,
other
though, that haven't really been pursued by Game Freak. Like, for example,
hard mode. That is something that could fix a lot of problems, in my opinion.
Hard mode is one idea. There could be like spin-offs that are like more hardcore, or like handed off to other development teams. That, but in the year 2023, that is not Game Freak's MO. The Pokemon company is really protective over their IP.
Okay.
So,
But yeah, so I mean that sucks. So what is your like ideal Pokemon game / experience? And this is for chat too. If you had to make a Pokemon game, like what would you have it be more like? Cause like, I know me. So one of our friends, Ryan, he really liked Arceus, and so did I. It's not my ideal experience, and it was fun watching it, but I think like some people really thought like it's one of the better iterations, and also like it honestly, some people want it to be like the main
at least
staple,
see it
right?
onto the Onyx slot. Sheesh.
Exactly.
Onyx has 30, right?
Yeah, he does. Oh, it depends. He has 2 abilities. He could not have sturdy, but the big brain from this guy, the biggest of brains. But yeah, so what's your ideal Pokemon?
That's hard. I like for me, the fun parts are the team building and competitive aspects. The reason why that's difficult is because it needs to be relatively accessible. Otherwise, you're not going to get enough people playing it, because there's little point, at least for me, to not little point, but it's a little hard for me to get excited about spending a lot of time in something competitively if there's not a community for it. And that's the risk you go with like trying to make something that's like accessible for competitive people, that doesn't alienate a lot of people, like easy to get into, hard to master. That's a fine line that's hard to walk.
Yeah,
But
that makes sense.
But that's a big complaint I have with current Pokemon games. It's just so hard to team build in them, and that's why people will play on like Showdown. It just takes so long, and there's so many annoying barriers. Scarlet and Violet took out a lot of barriers. Sword and Shield gets a lot of credit for removing a lot of those barriers. Scarlet and Violet, in many ways, took a lot of steps forward, and also took a lot of steps backwards. You can like max out your IVs in Scarlet and Violet relatively easily. You just have to pay money, like in-game money. But your Terra type, you have to just grind hours for like a random drop chance to get enough like items to change your Terra type. So that's like mind-boggling. It takes so long now because if there's a Terra type you need for your team, it's intractable to try to grind for it. The kid says, "How is Onyx so big, but his base attack is lower than ours?"
Yeah, that's a
Onyx is
that's
a
a good
lover, not
question.
a fighter. Onyx is a fighter, not a lover.
I will say there are a lot of Pokemon in the Pokemon game where I'm like surprised by certain stats. Onyx is one of those Pokemon. Like he looks like this big menacing, monster, but he's just so dog water.
I hope that answers your question, the kid. Jay, who would win in a fight? 1 Steelix or 1 million lions? This goes to chat too. 1 Steelix versus 1 million lions.
It's gotta be Steelix, right? Because how does a lion break steel?
So I think I've seen people argue otherwise, but I kind of tend to agree.
Because the way I see it, it's like 1 million kids versus a tank, right? Like the kids can't break the tank, right? Like no matter how many kids, like it's also like I think the way it works is like
how many kids versus a tank?
no. So if you can take on like 6 people at once without getting injured, you can technically take on an infinite amount. The reason being is because you cannot like if you had infinite stamina, because not more than like 6 people can hit you at once because of the way mass and size works, right? So yeah, so like I guess my answer is
the kid says, I had never pondered the emotional intelligence of an Onyx until your response. Thank you, some kind of kid. You're welcome. That's what we're here for. Someone's gotta say it. Someone's gotta speak the truth.
Exactly. So now, what about you, Justin? We got in the Lion Steelix debate.
Oh, Steelix for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
The Steelix lore in the Pokédex is like an Onyx who's spent an infinite amount of time underground, to the point where it's like exterior just hardened. So if it can survive under like the pressure of like tons of like planet and like layers of sediment, there's no way a lion, like 1 million lions, can do anything.
That's what I'm saying, dude. You know what though? Like I think the number's just so jarring, right? Like 1 million. Like I guess what's Steelix's weakness? Like I guess what they spit on him enough.
Oh, to like corrode the. They like wait it out. They like wait for like rain to go on the Steelix and like cause rust to appear.
Yeah, I don't know how they would beat him.
So the thing I wanted to ask you to respond to you about, you said if you can fight 6 people at once, you can fight an infinite amount of people. Doesn't that assume that the people are not have like a sense of self-preservation? Like what if they are literally just like jumping on top of the guy or person, and they don't care if they get hurt or not, they just like are all dogpiling?
Oh, well, that's a great question, Justin. That's a good little loophole. But I guess the way I see it is, you can't fuse bodies together, right? Like, and I don't know how somebody would like. I guess it depends on the arena, right? Yeah, because if he can like dodge, because. If people can't...
Big circular arena. Circular arena. You can't necessarily... There's no, like, ledges or anything flat. Huge circular arena that can fit 1 million people. And the one person who's getting caught.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I do see how they could maybe just dogpile him, right? But, like...
Or her.
Or her, whatever it is, whatever. But, yeah. It just feels like if they could take on 6 people, they should be fast enough to dodge somebody that's trying to jump on them. You know what I mean? Like,
but like 1 million people dogpile who have no regard for safety. They don't care if they get punched in the face or like they're just throwing themselves at this person.
I ice beamed it and it did 0 damage. Yeah, I mean,
that's trolling.
I see your point, and I will stand by that. I feel like they can run around. Like, I'm assuming this person has infinite stamina, right? Like, that's like the stipulation. Like, obviously with a million people, it's like any person would get tired, right? They could eventually tire out. But yeah, I just feel like you should be able to dodge. Like the arena's big enough, circular. Like you should be able to loop around in circles. It does depend on, I guess, can they even like if these people how quick you are to knock them out. Because if you can't, if it's taking you like 8 punches to knock a single person out, like maybe then they have enough time to dogpile you. Like zombies,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, do you think they could? You think they could take on 1 million zombies? Does that change anything?
I feel like zombies is a little bit different because I don't think like fighting the 1 million people you'd go unscathed, right? With zombies, because you lose if you get bit by a zombie, right?
Maybe it's like more of a fight to a death, not just like a one tap. Maybe
Okay.
In this scenario.
Okay. Then wouldn't zombies be easier because they're supposed to be frailer, right? They're supposed to be like less frail. But I guess they can take more of a beating, right?
Yeah. So
This one's hard.
so they can like operate with like limbs missing. And like if you
Okay.
hit, you can like knock out somebody, but
Yeah.
you might not necessarily be able to knock out a zombie.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like the zombies would have a better chance. Do the zombies have running ability?
Oh, like are they sprinters?
Yeah.
No, let's just say they're like walkers.
Okay.
It says third set of opponents, but this is like our 10th set of opponents. I'm a little worried that our
Yeah,
first 7 like didn't do anything.
Yeah, did we fuck up?
I don't know. I kind of want to also get like a counter, but I don't know where I would fit that on the overlay.
You can fit it next to me, or right next to Suiku, maybe. Or like, there's some like free space on.
Let me see. Fight. Silks.
Like, yeah, the thing I'm worried about is they're not having like evolved Pokemon yet.
That's what I was thinking too.
Like, are they not supposed to have evolved by now?
I am thinking the same exact thing.
So did we have to hit yes? Like we had to record the thing?
That's what I was wondering. Because I've never. So I got this inspiration from Tamahiro and I'm a Blissey, who ran it. I'm a Blissey does. Oh, it's a little hard to see. I might need to put a shadow.
Yeah.
I'm a Blissey does a lot of really cool videos that talk about how difficult it is to build a competitive team, and talks about strategies that competitive Pokemon players might have used to build Pokemon teams in their time. Oh, I didn't do it right. And so it's interesting because they do a lot of like RNG manipulation, which is another way to almost guarantee that you'll get a really good Pokemon, like in terms of IVs and breeding and like whatever you might need, without hacking. Like you don't need a Game Shark, you don't need a save edit. What it does take is a lot of frame perfect like inputs and sequences, and a lot of different tools to get that going. Sorry, one sec. I'm just getting the
No worries.
the overlay. And so yeah, I saw. So they being I'm a Blissey and another Pokemon YouTuber called Tamahiro. They ran this. They did a Pokemon.
What was their team?
I think they ran Suicune, Zapdos, and another Pokemon, and other two. I don't remember specifically because I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched like the breakdown about it. Sorry, the font is taking a little bit to set this up. But I got the inspiration of running the battle tower thing from seeing Blissy's video.
Oh.
And so, but I didn't like watch the fights too much. So I don't really know all the parameters of how to do this properly.
For sure. Well, hope next time let's try to save it maybe, and then we'll go from there. Do it. The happy haps. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, but yeah. So, in your monotype run that you ran, what? Who's the MVP?
Oh, definitely Electivire.
My favorite Pokemon.
I just have so much type coverage with it. It's running Earthquake. Earthquake with Choice Band is like the largest double H blade you could ever have because my whole team is electric. But it's so useful in a lot of matchups. But if I like make the wrong choice and I can't like switch out, then I just like self-destruct Earthquake and kill like all my team. Magnezone
Are you doing
has...
the 2v2?
Yeah, I'm playing doubles.
Oh.
Magnezone has air balloon. Magnezone has air balloon, so like it lives unless somebody like hits it, which pops the balloon. So a lot of times there's like ways I can maneuver out of really bad matchups through making sure my Magnezone stays alive, or have my Magnezone run a Reflect, or protect against the Earthquake. But yeah, my Electivire just has so much good type coverage. I usually lose when somebody can one-shot my Electivire or Magnezone. Usually that's like my I have a really delicate win con.
Yeah, that makes sense. So in Pokemon like Platinum, that's when it's called Electivire became my favorite Pokemon because it literally carried my team.
I got rid by the Tyro.
Oh my god, how's Pikachu faster than me?
Oh, it outsped you?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have Rain Up.
Oh, okay. And I ended up what was the moveset? I ran Earthquake, I ran it was a full physical set. I wanna say I ran one of the punches, so like Fire Punch or Ice Punch or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
I ran a Thunder move. I want to say it was a physical attacker, but I still ran Thunder Shock or Thunderbolt instead. I don't remember the exactly, but I want to say yes. And then my last move was a fill move. So like, you know, like I just picked whatever was the strongest physical move that would help me, and then if I lost a battle, I would change it out. Yeah, he was basically my sweeper. He would like sweep. He would sweep most things for the like when I was playing. If I didn't sweep them, it was sort of a scary situation. But yeah.
There's no worse feeling than having my Magnezone die and my Electivire locked in the Earthquake, and then I have just like a Plusle and Minun in the back, and I just like look, I'm like, we're all dying.
Yeah.
Did you gonna knock out his teammates? Plusle and Minun are fast enough to outspeed Electivire, but if there's a fast enough if they can't one-tap somebody with Life Orb, then it's doomed. My team is self-destructing.
What do Plusle and Minun do together again? I know they have like a little special. I missed Ice Beam.
It has a double team.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. Okay. We got leaks on it. Okay, we're chilling.
Yeah.
They have Plusle has plus as an ability, and Minun has minus. What they do is, if there's a teammate with the other ability on the field, then they get like 1.5x special attack boost.
Okay.
And it's really hard because they're relatively fast, not the fastest. Their special attack is okay, not the strongest. They're so frail, like they'll just get one tapped. So they're only good as like really niche revenge killers, and they're like not even that good, especially in Black White 2. There's just other Pokemon who can fulfill that role better. So yeah, they're being carried for sure, but sometimes they pop off.
That's fair. Okay, Kingdra's a little bulky, bro. Wait, you just try to leech seed the Pikachu that's already leech seeded?
I was gonna miss anyway. What do you want me to do? I'm just waiting for the leech seed to do its business.
You're right. Well, I mean, you could have tossed it, you know?
Yeah,
You
but
tossed
Toxic has like a, it's not 100% accuracy anyway.
Yeah, but if you had hit the leech seed, what would have happened?
Same thing. We were just waiting for it to die from leech seed.
Right, you're
If
right.
this was like first turn and like an actual Pokemon, yeah, sure, I agree.
You're
But
right, you're right.
it was a done deal. We were just waiting out the leech seed.
Alright. Well, we better start seeing some evolution Pokemon, because I think we did this wrong, brother.
Technically, we're at 11 straight.
Here, let me look at the record.
I think that means save.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't. Or does it? I don't know.
I'm just gonna go on and I'll hit yes next time I see it.
Yeah. Show me that you're serious.
What?
Oh, we're serious, dude. That's what the NPC said. These
I did
game
not read what
devs
he
work
said.
so hard to build this game for you, you just ignore their hard work.
Yes.
They're crafting lore for you, you just ignored it. Now you don't know Hitomi's motivation.
Alright, what was the lore of Black and White 2? Hit me with it.
Oh, I have no idea. I didn't play Black and White 1. I didn't play Black and White 1.
Alright.
I bought Black 2 because I was like, hey, do you really need to play Black 1, White 1 to play this? And they were like, sort of, but you'll be okay. And I took, they're like, if you had to get one, Black and White 2 are better games. And I was like, okay, I don't want to play both of them. So I'll play Black, White 2. And then I just lost so much context and like really cool callbacks. But I had fun. I just like missing a lot of context.
Yeah.
It's like there's like new towns, and you start on like a complete opposite side of Unova. And there's like people, they're like remnants of like N's rabid followers who are following like Getsis, and then Getsis has some like crazy plot to take over the world and get the legendary Pokemon. I haven't even caught the legendaries in Black 2. I caught like Cobalion, like that trio.
Yeah.
But I didn't catch like Kurian or the other ones. I don't know anything about the Black and White legendaries.
Okay.
Wait, we're missing a Pokemon. Did it fly?
No, I used Dig.
Oh, Dig. Do you know the Dig theorem? Have you heard of it?
No, what's the Dig theorem?
Every Pokemon move is Dig.
How?
So, Tackle is just Dig, but one turn faster and normal type. Flying is just Flying Dig.
Okay.
That's it.
This theory?
Yeah, that's the whole theory.
Awful. Awful whoever made it. No, but I've never heard that theory.
The kid says, are you guys pro Pokemon nicknames or do you dislike nicknaming? I never used to nickname my Pokemon. I am pro Pokemon nicknaming. It's awesome to go back and look at your team that you saw as a kid and to see like a Pokemon that you named like Sergeant Poo Poo. Like that's so much awesome. It adds so much flavor text to that Zubat, as opposed to it just being Zubat.
Yeah, I was gonna say. At first, I was like, it's so dumb to, name your Pokemon. But after I started playing like Nuzlocke and giving my Pokemon names, like you definitely get that attachment. Like if you don't name them, they just become that Pokemon, and there's no sort of, there's no incentive to care about that Pokemon. So I definitely think I'm pro name any game where you get to name something, you always name it. You should always name it.
I run into the issue on the far side of the spectrum where it's like I named everything, and then I don't know the names of Pokemon anymore.
I mean, I feel like it's yeah, that definitely can happen.
Like if you play a new generation and you have like no context to it, it's so hard to. There's just so many Pokemon. It's hard to remember them. And then if you like named it, you're only gonna see that name once in the Pokédex when you catch it, and you're never gonna remember what that Pokemon is, except like if you named it like Sergeant Cotton Ball or whatever.
When you fight against Pokemon, though, they have their names. So hopefully you fight against.
You see it once, you're like, oh yeah, it's that Pokemon, and you forget.
Yeah.
You should at least name your main team. I think. I feel like that's a good one. It just adds so much flavor and, like Jay said, attachment to it.
Yeah, and then there's also, there's always like the move renamer or whatever. So if you do change your team, you can always,
True.
Because I do not name my Pokemon. I name once I have my first starting Pokemon, like the starting 6, I name all of them, and then if I plan on adding one, I'll definitely name it.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you.
Wait, it's not.
And then, yeah,
it's Shelgon.
It's a Dragon type.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah. And so, so I name the first 6, and then any other Pokemon that I'll add to the team, and then otherwise I don't name them until I add them to the team.
Yeah, I think that's a good balance. Don't name every Pokemon you catch like I did. It's not good for you. There's a neat little thing that I found out, in that there's a convention that people use to Wonder Trade on older games before like Discord and like online communication really took off. So like the more early parts of the internet, people had a convention on Wonder Trading. They would, because there's benefits to Wonder Trading people, in Pokemon Black, for example. The more people you Wonder Trade with, they'll show up in the Join Avenue part of the game.
Oh, okay.
And so the way people would spam Wonder Trade, because Wonder Trade in Black, you have to specify which Pokemon you want in return. And so you can't just like give a Pokemon out and say like, I'll take whatever, give me whatever. You have to say it. You have to give Pokemon and say this is the Pokemon I want back. So people established Magnemites. So they would just spam. They'll say, "I'll send a Magnemite," and then give me a Magnemite, and that's how they would like spam Wonder Trades.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Because like internet is much more limited and like less developed by the time like Black and White 2 came out, or Pokemon Black. So that was how people did that, and so that was just related to it's when you get a Wonder Trade Pokemon, it's so much more fun when it has a name and personality. Like you get a Magnemite named Paul, and you're just like thinking about like, what did this Magnemite go through?
That's fair.
Who is
That's
this
fair.
Paul?
Have you ever done a Wonder Trade run?
No. Sounds fun though.
It's pretty fun. Basically, you run a Nuzlocke, and every Pokemon you catch on that first route, instead of using it, you send it off with Wonder Trade, and you take back whatever it is that you get. It's really fun. You get a lot of unique Pokemon that you would probably never use, and they're all named mad weird stuff, and they all have a 1.5x multiplier for EXP or something like that, right? So mad easy to train.
That's really cool. I wonder if Wonder Trade is still on for X and Y. Because I haven't played Pokemon Y, and I want to do it one day. So that would be and I was definitely gonna Nuzlocke it. So that'd be a fun way to Nuzlocke it.
Yeah.
Wolfie VGC, do you know him, Jay?
Yeah, he's like some sort of like mega winner for Pokemon, right?
Some sort of mega winner. I think the more accurate. Well, so he won a world championship in like 2017, 2016.
Okay.
And then it's funny because he'll always call himself the world champ. He's like, this is the world champ difference. He just won the one. But it's true. Just because he only won one doesn't mean that he's no longer a world champion. Like he was a world champion.
No,
Really?
So he has to say, oh, like, you know, like from a like I was a champion, right? Not I am a champion. If there is,
he doesn't say I am the champion, but he'll say things like, "This is a world champ diff."
Okay,
like,
yeah,
that's what
fair.
he'll say. That's what he'll
That's
say.
fair. That's fine. That's fine.
But what I was gonna say, he has a video where he got to rank 1 with a completely Wonder Traded team. He played competitive ladder doubles VGC. And got to rank 1 with a Wonder Traded team.
That's sick.
That one was a neat video. He's really Wolfie and Cybertron, Aaron Cybertron Zhang are two really cool Pokemon content creators and competitors that I really respect. They do a lot for the competitive field in terms of like making it accessible, providing content for people to like learn how to get into competitive Pokemon, and they've been like consistently outputting really cool stuff for it. Oh, I have a question for you, Jay. So Wolfie, here's another video that he did. He did a video where he did an IRL gym. He created a water type gym, and he did a pop-up gym in New York. And they partnered with a store, and they had the whole space out, and then they had people line up, and they had their whole setup and like decorations, and it was a water type gym, and people were like out the door in a line, like showing up because they want to play. And so the way it worked was there were two trainers that you have to beat in order to get to Wolfie, and if you got to Wolfie, then you would fight him, right? And then he would give you a limited edition badge. They give you a badge if you like show up, and then if you beat him, you get like a limited edition special badge as well. And people brought their Switches, and this was all done playing Scarlet and Violet, and they streamed the gym leader matches that Wolfie was doing. Would you ever go to that? Would you ever go to that?
That's so cool. I don't know if I would go because of how long the wait was, right?
Okay, let's assume the wait's not that bad. Let's just say the wait's not that bad.
Okay, like it's like a 30-minute, wait.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'd go. I'd probably go.
I think that's
Would
so
you?
sick. That's a really cool idea. I don't think I would go by myself, but if I had like friends going, I'd be like, okay, yeah, let's pull up.
That's fair. I might also only go if friends would go as well. But something that I did as a kid. So when you know Pokemon cards, right?
Yeah.
What we did was we took my cousin's house, okay, and we took all his Pokemon cards and typings, and we made them into a pyramid, okay? And
Okay.
so the pyramid, and like they were all type based. So like there was like let's just say on one of the pyramids it was like there's Goldeen's, Magikarps, like whatever, and at the top maybe it was like an Articuno or Gyarados, right?
Uh-huh.
And then also like we also had like gyms attached to them. But basically the way you would go is you start off with your starting Pokemon, and you could go and catch Pokemon, okay? And so you'd go to these islands that were run by my cousin basically, and you could say, okay, I want to fight this Pokemon, and the reason it was layered in like pyramid-like structures because you needed to have certain gyms to reach the next level, right? And so it's like, oh, like, okay, you want to fight that Pokemon? Okay, so you we didn't know how to actually play Pokemon, so we would just fight, and you'd put your Pokemon down, and
I
like,
see what you're saying.
you know how it had his abilities. You'd be like, okay, I swing at that Pokemon, right? And then we had other events to like to get gym badges, and then also to get Pokeballs. So you needed Pokeballs as well to catch the Pokemon. And so like when you defeated it, you know, you could grab it and you would exchange that Pokeball card.
That's pretty hype.
Yeah, and so like it was mad fun. Like we played for like hours.
Real quick, the kid says IRL Pokemon gyms seem hype. Did they have a theme and decor and everything? They did. It was sick. They had like setups, in-store decoration, so it didn't look like a store. It looked like it like fit the mood. And then there's also like some cool stuff for fans to do. Like they could take pictures with Wolfie, who is one of the most well-known Pokemon content creators and competitors. Yeah, there's like it was all water themed. It was really cool. There's a video on YouTube. I can post in chat.
I already posted in chat.
Oh hell yeah, it's a great watch.
So feel free. But yeah, I would definitely. I feel like it'd be fun. I already like going to Digimon tournaments, and I'm going to nationals because of like their side events, and also they have a museum, and like there's just a lot of stuff to do. And what the heck? You just detected twice, man.
I got red. I was gonna leech seed this dude. You pulled off the double detect.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. So I feel like I already have like that innate like I'm down to go to these events. Oh my goodness, you are getting absolutely hammered, brother.
Oh my god. My Ludicolo is at the bar drinking round after round, and then showed up to work passed out.
Yeah.
Are you signed up as a competitor, or are you just showing up?
So they're like last placement tournament going on that Friday as well. But I'm not participating. No, I'm not like honestly, like I'm not interested in like I'm interested in going to nationals maybe next year, but
okay, heard it here live. This guy's going to nationals.
Yeah, but it's sort of
if you don't see Jay on the competitors list for nationals next year, I want you to add him and be like, Jay, what you liar? You said you were showing up to nationals. Buster.
Yeah. But I like playing as people who just play to like only win. Like it takes the fun out of the game a little bit for me. So like yeah, I like playing Digimon more for playing Digimon than to like, you know, go all in and try to win.
Wait, this Kingdra is like, so tanky.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's like 252. Oh, I think it has like 108 HP or something. Because I pulled the spread off of Smogon.
Okay. It's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Alright, you ready for the combo?
Yeah. Is it the double surf, bro?
Yeah.
The double surf!
Who do we lose to with this? Like grass? Grass, electric.
Well,
no,
I have
grass,
ice beam. I have ice beam.
If we were
and
running...
I'm normal effective against grass types. So.
Maybe like a Zapdos, something tanky.
Yeah, probably.
It had to be something tanky with setup, I think.
Yeah, it definitely have to be something that has setup. Okay, so these Pokemon seem stronger, right? Like the Sea King, Vigoroth.
A little bit.
Well, before we were facing like fucking Magnemite, you know, like
hey,
Diggle.
The star of the Wonder Trading community, Magnemite. Watch your mouth, dude.
I have a question. Do I surf you or ice beam?
I can't tell you.
No, you're right. I'm going for the surf, bro. Surfboard.
I feel like the stab is usually better, right? Plus rain. You might as well go for that.
That's what I was thinking, but
if it's gonna resist, you might as well go for stab.
Damn, you do nothing. Are you what are your EVs and IVs in this weekend?
Oh, I pulled off of Smogon.
Okay.
It's a little. It's definitely like specialized, not just 252, 252.
Yeah.
But I can pull up the Poke Paste. Oh, we should have posted the. All the parsec links has made it so that I have to scroll really far up for any relevant discussion in our in our Discord.
Hell
Discord,
yeah.
240 HP, 252 defense, 16 speed. So it's definitely a combine setup.
Yeah.
I'm guaranteeing our success, Jay.
So bro, we ain't ever gonna lose, man. Oh wait, you can't mind it against the Sea King.
Hell yeah.
And then Suikun's holding the leftovers for your team, right?
No, it's Lulicola. Suicune has Chestoberry, so I can do Resto Chestoberry.
Oh yeah, that's a little bit cringe, man.
What are you
Hello.
talking about? So, for anyone who hasn't heard of the famous Resto Chesto strat, essentially you click Rest, which will put Suicune to sleep, but heal Suicune's HP to full, and you have it hold a Chestoberry, so that when the sleep procs, the Chestoberry will proc and it'll cure the sleep. So it's like a one-turn full heal. And also, I believe I actually don't know the ailment interaction. If I get burned beforehand, for example, and I rest, I don't know if the burn goes away or if it gets replaced with a sleep. I think I just heal the full with a burn. I think that's
No,
how that
when
works.
you rest, you get the sleep modifier and you get rid of burn.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yep.
then it's like a full heal. It's like a fully full restore.
Yep, it really is.
Okay, let me update the.
The counter,
Streak.
we're at 13.
I think competitive Pokemon is pretty hype, and I'd be willing to get into it more if team building wasn't such a pain in the butt. Like experimenting and trying out different Pokemon, it can take a while to prep a Pokemon from
Dude,
zero.
that's why you gotta play Raw Max, my friend.
But the thing I like is like the community. Like I can go to an IRL event for a competitive Pokemon tournament.
No, that's true. That's true.
If
Wait, do they have that though?
yeah. It's a
I didn't
full-
know.
It's a smaller scale esport for sure, but it has like the backing of the Pokemon company.
Okay.
So it gets pretty hype. There's world championship stuff, like qualifiers.
Yeah. Have you been to one yet?
I've not been to one.
Jeez, I one-shot that camera, bro. He didn't see it coming.
Yeah, otherwise I would have clicked protect and then we would have cried.
Would have hit Sunny Day. Would have hit us with Sunny Day. Mutang. Yeah,
we are-
okay. The Pokemon are getting better.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I won't lie. I thought like before I thought you know, when I was younger, I thought like making the enemy Pokemon weaker was so stupid. You know?
Yeah, I was like, click damage button. I forgot. Calm mind. No, I'm taking pursuit. Screw that.
Yeah, or is it, so even I even understood like setup moves a little bit more than I did like making another Pokemon weaker, because you could literally just, you know, make them weaker and then what is it called? Like they could just switch out, right?
Oh yeah.
But I realized like the super helpfulness of it is like especially for Nuzlocke, or like when you want to be able to take a hit with your other Pokemon and you're willing to sack a Pokemon for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And it costs them a turn to switch out, so you can get a move in.
yeah, exactly. Like, so, like, I now understand why people run growl, whatever, growl, scary face, whatever other useless, like, ability that they run, or thing they run, right?
Yeah.
Moveset.
I was not that smart as a kid. I was like, I only like the damage moves.
Yeah, no, damaging moves is the only ones you need. Well, to be fair, like, honestly, damaging ones are, like, really the only ones you do need to beat the game.
To beat the game, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'm talking more about like the interesting high-level Pokemon decisions and like movesets. A lot of them are like screens, fake out, protect.
Screens are OP.
For VGC at least, for doubles specifically.
Yeah.
You don't need like. You don't necessarily need fake out and other. That's like the metagame I'm more familiar with doubles, more than singles.
That makes sense. Oh, you toxic? The Ivysaur. Uh-oh.
That's true. That feels like Leech Seed.
Can you Leech Seed grass type Pokemon?
I think so. I just believed in Kingdra one-tapping this Ivysaur.
Hey, I did.
Hell yeah.
Yay, Brinkito.
You wanna call it at like 3:30 or
yeah.
How far can we go? Or should we call it here? Because this is 14. I don't know if we can like save mid-run.
Okay, yeah, let's call it here.
Cool, let's get the save.
This time I'll record the battle. Cool.
Oh, you don't need to. You don't need to do that. I see. Yeah, you don't need to do that. So it was. Yeah, we picked the right things. So yeah, it already saved. I'll save again just in case.
Yeah.
Cool. So thanks everyone for hanging out in our stream. Our first ever some kind of game stream here. Had a great time playing Pokemon, talking with everybody. Shout out to the kid for hanging out in chat.
Hell yeah! Shouts out the kid.
We don't know when we'll run this again yet. We haven't scheduled it, but if you're subscribed to the channel, you'll find out. Hit the like button, subscribe button, hit the bell, and you'll see a little pop-up when we schedule the next stream. We'll probably do Emerald again, and we'll see what else we'll do. Maybe we'll add some fun restrictions, some other things. We'll do a little cooking in the kitchen, and you'll find out.
Cool.
All right.
Peace.